All right, here we go. The Heavens Arena arc was crazy.
In an arc where Killua threw a handicapped man out his wheelchair 50 feet into the air, then said, "You'll die if I don't catch you," then caught him while carrying 1 million volts of electricity. In an arc where Gon punched anime R. Kelly. In an arc where Gon boxed up Hisoka. You know I gotta cover this, bruh. The circus is back in town, baby, cause this whole arc was a fade buffet. By the way, look at this cool animal I caught, guys. This thing's just so cute. Alright, let's get to it. So this arc starts after Gon brought back Killua, and they're going to Heaven's Arena for some training. Turns out there's no rules here, and all you have to do is knock your opponent out, and you'll move up floors and get more money. We got street beefs out here, but in an anime tournament. I better not see this man talking about some "I am death sentence," because I'm gonna spaz out, bruh. I seen this man punch a dude in the back of the head, then hit this emote. How does he still have a fighting license? They walk into the building, and there's some NPCs fighting. Like, look at this man right here. He looks like a punishment from God. Bro looking like some bacteria. Anyways, Killua says he used to come here as a kid and earn some money. Like, bro, did you not go to school, bro? Did you learn nothing?
I was just about to say that, like, where's the real school system, bro? Niggas is not learning a damn thing. Just like Gen A, I think Gen Alpha, them niggas not learning shit either. I'll be honest. I'm not a part of that generation. Thank God. This cookie good as hell. But yeah, them niggas is stupid. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Some of them smart. It is some smart. Like a few selection, a handful of selection of who actually smart in Gen A, but nah, bro, they done. I don't know how we're gonna live much longer, bro.
Why were you fighting for paychecks at 6 years old? Gon hops in the first fight, and bro is fighting someone's dad. He's like, "I'm sorry, kid, but you about to get dropped." This man got weaved into the chest chop by a 12-year-old and got sent flying. Gon was looking down like, wait, am I strong? Or is he a paid actor? Like, no, wait. Bro thought it was too easy. Since Gon won his first fight so easy, they gotta move up a floor. And this kid was glazing in the elevator. "Oh my God, you guys are so cool. Nobody can beat you guys." Like, bro, zip it up, man. This dude's name is Zushi, though, and he's trained by a dude named Wing. Low-key, he's a good character.
But Master, your shirt's untucked.
Sorry about that.
I let that slide. They go to collect their paycheck, and it turns out they're working for some Jews. I know damn well I don't see 1 penny, 2 dimes, and a nickel. A nickel? I haven't seen a nickel in real life in so long, bruh. They even make those anymore. They just risk their lives for this? It can't be. There's no way. There's no way. They was looking at that money in confusion, agony. They couldn't believe it. They went to sit down, and the announcer said, "Next fight, Killua versus Sushi." Oh, wow. I'm honored to face you, Killua. That's crazy. Appreciate it, little bro. Like, damn, bro, can we show some respect? He's out here with his hands in his pockets like it's a free win. Zushi low-key knew it, though. This man was crying, bro. He did not want to fight Killua. Killua started just walking up to him, dodged this man, then hit him with a chop to his neck like Austin Powers. Had this man seeing ghosts. Matter of fact, he was seeing stars. Like he was boxing Matt from Wii. Like, bro got chopped up quick. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This man used to terrorize me. He was my King Von back in the day. But somehow, he still got back up. Then decided it's time to lock in. He came at Killua, and he was low-key moving, I ain't gonna lie to you. But it wasn't enough, considering his hands were still in his pockets. Like, come on, bro. Then he just gonna knock this man out like, "Ref, do something. This is not fair." But Zushi still got back up. Turns out he has something called aura or nen. But his teacher said, "Nah, don't aura farm." He was low-key pissed in the crowd. Killua said he's never seen aura like that besides his older brother Illumi. Must not have seen me, man, you know what I'm saying? The Shine Master Eustace. I was like, I really got aura, you know what I'm saying? Odd has one Eustace. Anyways, Zushi got off screen. After that, Gon and Killua went to rank grind the arena, but only using a single chop and a single push. They even grinded out a free room just for being so highly ranked. They was on level 100 just by pushing people. It was looking like they already beat the tower and then came back to smurf some noobs. Why are they in bronze lobbies? Like Kanye versus kids in a wheelchair. What is happening here? It's like when Flight Reacts 1v1 the Bone Collector. Like, bro, he is not going to win that. His name is the Bone Collector playing Flight Reacts. He's known for being bad. But to get even stronger, they just had to learn Nen from Wing and Zushi. Basically, though, he says, "Hero, I am Ring. To become cup, you must become water. Get out of my store," or something like that, okay? But low-key, he got some aura to him. So much, Killua got scared and decided to hide in the corner of the wall. I don't even know, bruh. Certified aura farmer can't handle aura. Like, what? They go back into the tower, and this dude going out here fighting the X-Men. And look who Killua's fighting. Bro, go back to Black Clover, bruh. I know who you are, buddy. I'm on to you. They charge at Gon and Killua at the same time, and look what happens. Oh, no. Come on, brother. Using that Blackbeard power. Yeah, they both got off screen. They came back looking like they got hit by buses. I don't know what Killua hit him with to cause this move, but it was something crazy. After this fight, they make it to the 200th floor. And the 200th floor is more like Gotham, I'm not even gonna lie to you. They couldn't even walk down this hallway because there's a person there. Wait, no, there's a pedo. It's Hisoka, alright? And this man is on some nonsense, moving like a Baki character. He's behind her like her stand. But anyways, he says, don't come back to this block unless you move it heavy and got some strike. He literally used his hand to send them flying. When did bro get the force? Like, who is he? Then he sat down and said, I won't let you pass, but it's not like you could anyways. And they literally couldn't walk through this man's aura until Wing pulled up and said, you know what? Let me teach you how to be a real nigga. He explains Nen to them again, saying everyone has it. And I'm thinking, I know that ain't the nigga from Ichiraku Ramen. I knew he was up to something. But anyways, since Wing...
Low key, I did not know that ain't the nigga. Hold on. That's the same dude. That's the same face posture and everything. That's him. I did not know this buddy first time I watched this, bro. I promise you.
Ichiraku Ramen. I knew he was up to something. But anyways, since Wing already learned it, he can basically jumpstart Killua and Gon's awakening. Now they have all this aura coming from them. And wait, why is your shirt untucked again, bruh? Bro, Wing, you are the Goose Creek freak, bro. Stop going for a damn day. But anyways, since they have Nen now, they can pull up on Hisoka, and that boy was still there camping. Like, what is wrong with this man? Then he just said, you may pass. Who is bro? The troll under the bridge? Like, what is happening? But when they leave, we see some villains. Some dude in a wheelchair and some dude with a glory hole for his face. Like, bro, you better chill, bro. Cause I know damn well Noah SDX better put his meat in there. He's freaky, bro. I know him in real life. His real name Eugene, and he musty, bro. You can smell when he coming, bro. I already know him, bro. But anyways, now they can finally step foot in their own room under their name that they own, mind you, okay? They finally have permission for their own house. And I'm thinking like, wow, these 12-year-olds got more motion in me. But now they have to keep fighting to keep their spot on the 200th floor. And the first fight is gonna be Gon versus Glory Hole Face. He pulls up and yo, why is Gon twerking? Chill. Right when I thought he couldn't get any lamer, he sends out some Beyblades, and I'm thinking, bro, you wearing a whole cloak trying to be mysterious, and your fighting technique is Beyblades, bro? Are you anyways, he gave Gon some back shots regardless. Buddy, lock in. We cannot be losing to Beyblade boy. Anyways, he says nobody can stop his rotating tops because they're so unpredictable. And I don't understand how Gon was genuinely getting worked by this man, but he must have had them shit super boosted or something, bro. Gon was getting launched around the whole battlefield like I show speed when he was in WWE for like 1 day. Ref was talking about some, Gon, can you still fight? Nigga, shut up. I'm trying to lock in. I bet. That's why you getting whooped. Getting whooped? Surely Gon does not lose that. Oh my lord. Bro was in the hospital the next day. Beyblade boy folded him. But next up we hear an announcement. Castro versus Hisoka. And apparently that boy Castro is really like that. But Killua wants to see what the hype's about, so he goes to spy on him, easily sneaking past this goofy guard to find Castro's room. He uses his Nen to cover himself, basically making himself invisible, spying on Castro, when bro just spawns behind him. He says, don't ever pocket watch a real nigga like Castro, and goes back to bed. Killua
pocket watch a real nigga like Castro. See, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I mess with this dude, bro. I mess with this dude.
Tested Castro's chain, and it came back real. The next day, the fight with Hisoka starts, and he runs up on Hisoka, jumping up and going for the RB grab move. Even after Hisoka dodges, he still gets hit by Castro. He runs up on Hisoka again, and bro gets cracked in the jaw. He had this man playing hopscotch, trying to get away. He pulled up on bro, then teleported behind him, made Hisoka do a handstand with his head only. We have never seen Hisoka get pressed like this. But then he awakens his Isagi musty aura and gets ready. He runs up on Hisoka, teleporting behind him, and cuts off Hisoka's arm. Bro out here doing God's work. Hisoka will never goon again. It turns out Castro can make a clone of himself using his Nen. But then Hisoka turns his right arm into cards. He says pick a card, then add 4, divided by 6 or something. I don't even know, bro. I can't even do math, alright? But it turns out he already knew bro's answer. He had everything planned. Who plans to have their arm cut off? This man is a freak. But Castro pulls up on this man and cuts off Hisoka's other arm. But this man's bag is deep because Hisoka pulls out his other arm that was cut off. Are you confused yet? Because I am. Castro tries to jump Hisoka with his clone, but his other arm comes.
Damn. This nigga teleporting his arm, socking his head. Do you see this? Imagine getting mixed like this, bro. Imagine me mid-air just like. Damn.
This nigga just robbed my ass. Mid-air, no arm. I just cut this shit off twice. How am I supposed to beat him? What am I supposed to do? Oh my goodness. He's whooping me.
Like that's all you can think about in that moment. You're getting socked. You're getting rocked your shit.
Flying right towards bro's face, had this man's brain spinning around in there. He was stun locked while all these cards came flying at bro and dropped him. I'm telling y'all, bro, early on, Hisoka was doing whatever he wanted. This could not have been bungee gum, bro. There's no way. All of this, then he went back to his room to, whoa, Hachi here? How'd she get here, all right? Putting on a 2025 Anthony Edwards performance, bro. Yeah, she let him crack. After watching that, Gon and Killua aside, they need more Nen knowledge.
Same thing watching that clip. I thought it was just me. I thought the same thing, bro.
Or they're finished. The next day, when Zushi was walking, he got ran upon by these thugs, and I think they wanted to like steal his shoes and sniff his feet or something. I don't even know. Luckily, Killua pulled up, and he made them promise to never get in his way again. So Killua buys a new fit and links with Wing to learn even more Nen. And after the training, he was ready to handle business. But after fit and links with Wing to learn even more.
Okay.
Nen. And after the training, he was ready to handle business. But after that, he got to go on a side mission real quick because the gang was not showing proper respect. He pulled up on this man and said this.
You move, you die. You use Nen and you die. Make a sound and you die.
He made this man apologize and agree to never show his face at Heaven's Arena again. This was hard, I ain't gonna lie to you. Then the other two were together, and they're like, we can handle Killua if we're smart about it. And bro said, no, there is nothing you can do. I'm inevitable. Fuck! How do you say that word? I don't even know. He told these boys they're living at his mercy, and if they decide to cheat and not follow the rules, he will be the one to benefit, not them. Bro out here terrorizing his ops, moving like the Joker. But now it's time for Gon's next fight, and he's getting a rematch with the Beyblade boy. The fight starts, and Gon debut keys this man, so he has to start spinning himself around, and I ain't gonna lie, how was his brain not fried? Then he sends out all his tops, but Gon isn't worried this time. He just tanks them all. Then Gon uses his fishing rod to try and hook bro, and it looks like he just terribly missed, but nah, he's on target. He hooked the floor, then flipped this man like a Dairy Queen blizzard. But this right here is the crazy part. Besides him falling, Gon gonna walk this man down and decide to break off his prosthetic leg. What is wrong with you, bruh? The fight was already over. Ref, do something, please. But I'm trying to figure out which doctor approved this nonsense. Yeah, doc, I want one leg that spins around really fast. Bro, what are you talking about, bruh? Did you go to Johnny Sin's clinic? Then we see it's Killua's fight time, and bro pulled up on a man in a wheelchair. Killua runs, immediately jumping into the air and tries to kill this man, but bro got the turbo boosted wheelchair. He boosts himself out of there, then releases his whips that apparently nobody can dodge. Turns out Killua can, because he quickly caught both of them and had this man shook, looking like Courage the Cowardly Dog out here. Yeah, I'm actually slow as hell, I'm sorry guys. But it turns out the whips are also electric, and they let off 1 million volts of electricity, bruh. Okay. Nobody can stop me now. Oh shit! Ah! Bro got thrown up into the air, out his wheelchair, like 200 feet up there, bruh. He knew he could not survive this fall, so he had to land in the hands of a kid carrying 1 million volts. Safe to say, Killua won this fight. And I don't know how this was legal, but watch this, because the wheelchair dude is working for Dana White. He had to fight Gon just 10 days later, and Gon was not playing this little game with him, bruh. He just picked up the whole floor and threw it at him. So he had to dodge it using his wheelchair booster, but that's when Gon cut him off, landing on his chair and stopping it with his shoes. Like, where these boots came from, bruh? And from here, he grabbed this man's arm and proceeded to break them. Then look at this though. He hooked up the electric whips to this man and turned them on, bruh. He was foaming from the mouth. They was out here bullying this team, bruh. They was going crazy for no reason. But at this point, Gon wants his day with Hisoka. And in the next episode, that's what we got. We even got to see Gon get his own walkout, and bro had some smoke, some fire. Okay, it was hype, but of course, Hisoka had to outdo him by having blue flames and appearing out of nowhere or farm. Then he even meat checked him, showing off his meat like, bro, you are 30 years old doing this, by the way. Like, what's wrong with you? Anyways, the match starts, and Gon runs at Hisoka first, just to get chopped in the back, using the floor to bounce up though, and box Hisoka. But bro is so fast, he made this man miss his whole entire combo, like what? Then fakes him out with a chop, then uses his kick to put his man in the washer machine. He's out here spinning around. But Gon is still coming forward, trying to swing on Hisoka, but this man's combos are crazy. He punches all the air out Gon's lungs. He fell back onto one leg out here hitting the splits damn near, but he still came up forward, trying to box him once again, just to get hit in the face with an elbow. But he's still charging forward, trying to get a combo on Hisoka, and he's about to get it too. Going for the kick, but he sees Hisoka's charging something crazy and backs off. This right here is a real fight breakdown, okay? They were going so fast, I had to rewind like 20 times for this. Anyways, Gon gets back up, and Hisoka's still blocking, just trying to weave Gon, but then he randomly hit him with the punch of doom. And look at this, bruh. It had steam coming off him after. Gon runs up once again, and Hisoka's just having fun for real, I ain't gonna lie. He hits his spin move, but Gon quickly adapts like Maharaga. Hisoka knocks Gon back and hits this emote right after. Like, bro, you are not Sensei Wu, you are not Jackie Chan, you are not Chinese, put this emote down. Gon gets up, running towards Hisoka looking for an opening. This man teleported like 200 times and couldn't find anything. So he runs back and starts throwing the floor once again. But when he throws it, he kicks it himself, breaking and trying to flank Hisoka. He came up from behind this rock, completely locked in. Cracked this man Hisoka right in his jaw too. They even had an instant replay. They had to run this back. They showed every angle you could imagine. Felt like watching flat.
I'm just trying to see if I can get a couple of thumbnails. Don't
Doing an
mind me.
instant replay after he scores a point while he's losing 1-12. But now Hisoka gets serious, releasing his aura and running towards Gon, hitting him with the elbow of devastation. He uses a Dragon Ball sparking combo extender, hit his man before he even touched the ground. He goes for the third, but Gon hits the Odell spin move, but just his kick alone through the whole ground floor. At this point, Gon was just surviving while Hisoka chases him, moving like a Baki character, but was right behind him, eventually cracking him mid-rotate and makes Gon hit the barrel roll. After this, Hisoka used a volleyball serve, spiking Gon off the floor. This right here was a real belt to ass whooping. Hisoka was not playing with bro. Bro is 30 years old and his main op is 12. What is this? Then Hisoka lifts up his finger and reveals bungee gun was already attached to Gon's face. So he starts pulling this man towards him, then winds up his punch of pain and despair. He popped all on Gon. He hit him with something crazy. There was spit all over the room like a Bonnie Blue video. Wait, hold on. He was beating on Gon like he stole his iPhone charger. But at this point, Gon decides he's gonna charge at Hisoka, and he starts moaning for some reason, not sure why. Since all the blood rushed to his other head, he didn't realize Gon put him in an infinite combo. He was really punching this man in slow motion and super speed. His head was rocking back and forth like he's at a heavy metal concert. But unfortunately, Gon didn't realize there was already a rock attached to the bungee gum. That shit came back and rang his bell. Hisoka won the match via points, and I'm not sure how the infinite combo didn't win, but whatever. Weirdly enough, they decided to leave that night. So that means Gon fought Hisoka, then instantly packed his bags. And that right there is the end of Heaven's Arena.
That shit was a banger, bro. That shit was tough, bro. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to Use This Ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He definitely earned a subscribe from me. Matter of fact, just because I fuck with him, Turn them bitches on. Hell yeah. Just because I fuck with him, bro. Well, that's besides the point. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to his video, bro. For YouTube, like, subscribe to my video too. Don't act like I'm just not recording. Like, my commentary was nothing. You feel me? I've been trying not to, like, pause the videos because I know y'all hate when I be pausing. So I've been trying not to, you feel me? Trying not to do that. So, but like, subscribe to this. Make sure you hit them post notifications so you never miss another banger video like this on YouTube. Like, come on now. I know you mess with me, bro. Please fuck with me, OG. Anyways, that's gonna be it, bro. Peace.